Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. You know how much we love getting into the nitty-gritty details of U.S. music, and today, well, we've got something a little different for you.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
It is. We're taking a peek behind the scenes of U.S. music again, but this time we're using a script about a fictional music podcast as our source material.
Yeah, it's kind of like a deep dive into a deep dive.
Exactly. And let me tell you, this script is packed with surprising facts and trivia that even I didn't know.
I know, right? Some of these were real head scratchers.
So get ready for some serious music trivia, folks, and maybe even a new perspective on some classic tunes.
I'm excited to uncover some of these hitty stories.
Me too. So let's just jump right in, shall we? The first fact that caught my eye was about Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, yeah. The boss.
The boss himself. It turns out he wasn't too happy with how Born in the USA was received.
Really? That's a classic.
I know, right? But apparently he felt like people completely missed the point of the song.
Huh. I can see that. It's a powerful song, and it can be interpreted in different ways.
Exactly. Springsteen intended it as a commentary on the struggles of Vietnam veterans. Sort of a critique of the American dream gone wrong.
But a lot of people just heard a patriotic anthem.
Yeah, especially back in the 80s during the Reagan era.
Makes sense. That was a very politically charged time.
It was. And music, it often reflects the mood of society.
Like a mirror.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This whole thing just makes you think about how this context, that the time and place we're in when we hear a song, how that can totally change how we understand it.
Definitely. And speaking of reinterpretations, did you know Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You actually started out as a Dolly Parton song?
Wait a minute, really?
Yep, a country ballad.
Wow, I had no idea.
Pretty wild, right? It just goes to show you how a great song can transcend genres.
Totally. The raw emotion, the powerful vocals at work, whether it's country or pop.
It's a testament to both Parton's songwriting and Houston's incredible voice.
Absolutely. Makes you wonder how many other hit songs have these unexpected origins.
Right, like secret musical connections.
Okay, prepare to be blown away by this next one. Michael Jackson's Thriller is still the best-selling album of all time.
Thriller. Wow, that takes me back.
I know, right? It sold a mind-blowing 66 million copies worldwide.
66 million. That's insane.
It is. But it's more than just a number. It speaks to the massive impact Thriller had on pop culture.
Oh, yeah, for sure. MTV was just taking off, and that music video was groundbreaking.
Like a mini-movie?
Exactly. With amazing choreography and those special effects.
It captivated everyone.
And helped propel the album to those record-breaking sales.
No doubt about it. Thriller was a phenomenon. And it wasn't just the video, it was the whole package. The album itself was a masterpiece.
A blend of genres, pop, rock, funk, even a touch of horror.
It really had something for everyone, and it captured the zeitgeist of the 80s perfectly.
It did. It's amazing to think about how certain albums become cultural milestones.
Like they shape not just the music industry, but fashion dance, even how we consume entertainment.
It's true. They become part of the fabric of our lives.
Absolutely, and Thriller definitely did that.
Yeah, it really does capture a moment in time.
Right. Like a sonic time capsule.
Totally. And this whole conversation, it's got me thinking about, how we connect with music on a personal level.
Right.
Like how each song becomes part of our own soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Totally. Full of memories and emotions.
Absolutely. Music has this amazing power to bring back those feelings and memories, even transport us back to a specific moment.
It's like a time machine.
Yeah.
Triggered by a familiar melody or lyric.
Exactly. Like sometimes a song can just instantly take me back to, like a first date or a road trip with friends.
Or even just a feeling you had at a certain time.
Right. It's crazy how much music becomes intertwined with our lives.
It really is. And what's even more fascinating is how sometimes we connect with songs in ways the artists never even intended.
Oh, for sure. It's like the music takes on a life of its own once it's out there.
It does. It's shaped by each listener's own unique experiences.
It speaks to the power of art to kind of transcend the creator's intentions.
Totally.
Yeah.
And to resonate with people in these deeply personal and often unexpected ways.
I bet there are so many stories out there of people finding meaning in songs that meant something totally different to the artist.
Probably thousands.
Huh?
Thinking about all these iconic albums and artists, it makes me want to go back and listen to them again.
Me too. Like with fresh ears.
Yeah. It's like this deep dive has given me a whole new appreciation for the music and the stories behind it.
I feel that way too.
Yeah.
I'm ready to listen to those albums with a deeper understanding,
Yeah.
of their context and impact.
Exactly. I encourage everyone listening to do the same. You might be surprised by what you hear.
Yeah, you might pick up on new things or uncover some hidden meanings.
Or even just have a flood of memories come back.
It's really exciting to think about all the musical treasures waiting to be rediscovered.
And who knows? Maybe we'll even stumble upon some new favorites along the way.
Absolutely. There's always something new to discover in music.
There is. Whether it's revisiting old classics or exploring new artists.
It's a journey that never ends. And that's what makes it so exciting.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of discoveries, I'm curious what stood out to you the most from our deep dive so far.
Was there anything that surprised you? Or a song that brought back a flood of memories?
We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how one little fact about a song can suddenly bring back so many memories.
It really is.
Yeah.
You know what else is interesting? How music can connect different generations.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I might listen to a song from my parents' generation, and suddenly I get a glimpse into their world, their experiences.
That's so true. I remember when I first discovered my dad's old vinyl collection.
Oh, wow.
It was like stepping back in time. The music was so different from what I was used to, but there was something about it so captivating.
It's like a window into another era.
Exactly. It opened up a whole new world for me musically and culturally.
It's a beautiful thing. You know how music can transcend time.
It really can.
Yeah.
Connecting us to the past, present, even the future.
It's a legacy that keeps evolving, inspiring new generations of artists and listeners.
And even though we've been talking about U.S. music today, this idea of music as a universal language, it goes way beyond borders and genres.
It's something that connects us all as human beings.
Well said. It feels like we've only just scratched the surface of this amazing world of music.
We have. There's so much more to discover and explore.
Always something new to learn, a new artist to check out, a new genre to dive into.
It's a journey that never really ends, and that's what makes it so exciting.
Absolutely. Well, I think it's time for us to wrap up this deep dive into U.S. music.
Already. Time flies when you're having fun.
It really does. It's been a pleasure uncovering these hidden stories and exploring the deeper connections between music and culture.
I agree. It's been a great conversation.
So to everyone listening out there, keep those playlists going, seek out new artists, and never stop learning about the music that moves you.
There's a whole world of music out there waiting to be discovered.
Who knows what musical treasures you might find? Until next time, keep the music playing and the curiosity flowing.